Wow. I should have known.
Should have known what?
Raylan Givens, if you were coming down here anyway, why have Shelby drag me in again?
I didn't have him drag you in the first time. What's going on?
What's it look like?
Did Shelby send you?
Well, he's the boss, isn't he?
I just saw him not 15 minutes ago. He didn't mention anything.
Maybe he figured it wasn't any of your concern.
Well, except I told him I was coming here. I'm sorry. We haven't met. I'm Deputy U.S. Marshal Raylan Givens.
Well, all due respect.
Okay, just hold up. Is that an engagement ring?
Mm-hmm.
That's a big rock, ain't it? And as acrimonious as our relationship has been lately, Raylan, Am and I discussed it, and you still gonna be on the guest list.
You know the definition of crazy, right? Keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting it to come out different.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to step aside.
Okay, maybe I'm crazy. Or I'm just having a hell of a day. Did you just give me an order?
You don't move, I'm gonna shoot you.
Jesus, I hope I got that right.
What the hell do you think that was about?
I got a vague notion. You see the license plate?
It's a rental.
I bet if you check the rental agreement, you get a Detroit credit card.
He's gonna struggle. You two need to hold him down.
I'm actually feeling a whole lot better now.
I can't be part of this.
Hey. You're gonna do it, or you're next.
Now grab his arm. No! You grab his leg. No! No! Just hold his damn leg. I swear I am not Drew Thompson.
That's not what Arlo Givens says.
Well, Arlo Givens is a lying sack of shit. You two done yet?
Back off! Get away from him right now. Back away. You turn that off right now. Stop it. Are you kidding me? What the hell's that? You picked a couple of winners here, darling. Which one's your client?
The dumb one.
That don't narrow it down. Hell of a day, huh, Josiah?
Call an ambulance.
Says the man who tried to kill me.
Well, I can explain that.
I'm surprised this brush with death has not given you a greater appreciation for living in the moment.
Well, I ain't Drew if that's what you're wondering about.
I figured as much. Arlo would never tell Sonia who Drew was without his deal being in place. Still, you tried to send me to my death, and I'd like you to tell me why.
I figured I'd get rid of you and find Drew myself and get out of that damn tether.
Well, you got out of the tether.
How were you gonna find him?
This fellow I used to know. Former lawman from Harlan. Drew was hiding here, he'd know.
What law, man?
Hey, you ought to know. He's in jail for trying to have you killed.
Hunter and me were deputies together. I never did care for him much.
Man tried to have me killed. How do you think I feel about him?
Well, let me know if I can help.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
When was the last time you shot somebody?
It's been a while, actually. You?
Oh, about 20 years. I was on my way to meet my girlfriend at Dairy Queen. I was gonna propose to her. Kid in a truck cut me off at the light, so I followed him instead. I got him cornered in a parking lot, yelled at him, get the hell out of his truck. Unbeknownst to me, he's robbed a liquor store in Lynch, so he ain't gonna do nothing, I say. So, the son of a bitch hit the gas, come flying at me. Truck hits me in the legs. I go flying in the air. Got one shot off, Hit him square in the chest.
Maybe I could use your help.
Well, wasn't always a greeter in a big box store.
That thing on LMA, you really got something on her missing?
I can't remember.
Having fun with me now.
Well, I spent most of my years as a lawman chasing your daddy. How do I know his tendencies ain't been passed down?
Fair enough. That notwithstanding, you got something on Boyd. My advice, tell someone quick. After today, he's coming after you sooner than later.
I appreciate the warning, Raylan.
You ever marry that girl?
No. I put flowers on that kid's grave every week.
Whoa, what the hell is this? Oh, this? This is where I start to find out what's what.
Deputy, I'm not sure I understand exactly what it is you're after.
Hunter, you remember back in the day, Arlo got picked up for assault. Something to do with Johnson McLaren's dog? Johnson McLaren's dog.
Oh, the dog was shitting on your lawn. Arlo roughed up McLaren over it. I arrested him. Jesus, God.
All that dog did was bark and shit. Like one thing had something to do with the other. Some kind of collie mix, I think.
I had a Yorkie growing up. May I ask?
Now accusations are flying every which way. The McLarens are gunning up to go after the Givens are calling on the Crowders to go after the Sorensons, who are kin to the
It
McLarens.
sounds like a complicated time.
Until my mama Frances. Remember what she did, Hunter?
She called a meeting.
She said it was time we all got together and hash it out. She had some French blood in her, I believe, and she told us how the term hashing it out came from the French word hatchet, meaning to cut through all the bullshit.
And your idea of cutting through the bullshit is you showing up at my motor coach with a prisoner in tow?
This prisoner is one Hunter Mosley. He may be the only person I know alive who knows Drew Thompson.
Well, now.
Mr. Mosley's being transported to Supermax in the recent wake of putting a shiv in Arlo Givens, such to end his life. So I figure Dixie Mafia's got a history with Arlo and Drew. Why not put the two of you together and see what shakes out?
I'm sorry, wait. You saying Arlo is dead?
You don't seem happy. I figure if you ordered the hit, we'd all be drinking wild turkey by now.
Deputy Marshal, I am truly sorry for your loss, but you have to understand. I had no idea.
Thank you, Wynn. Whatever your other failings, I believe that's true. Dixie Mafia has no skin in the kill Arlo game. I mean, if they kill Arlo, how are they going to find the man they're looking for? Which is to say, Drew Thompson.
Since you're here already, maybe I could help you take care of this right now. Could be fun. Noodling on ideas about what to do with Mr. Hunter.
Phone's ringing, Raylan.
Thank you, Donnie.
Donnie?
It's from Lebowski. Netflix it. You can be one of the cool kids. Givens.
Deputy Givens. This is Sharon Edmonds. I do bail bonds in Knoxville.
Okay.
We met at a law enforcement expo in Miami a few years ago.
You want another one?
None of that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I remember you. We had a drink.
Several. From my minibar.
I believe I also remember you polished off a $20 tin of macadamia nuts.
Yes. The most overrated of the nuts. Is that what you're calling? Want me to pay my fair share?
No, I like it better you owing me. But this isn't a personal call, Raylan. I saw you're with
The Eastern District of Kentucky now.
I need a hand up there. You interested?
I haven't hung up.
Jody Adair,
41, charged with double homicide.
out on $250,000 bail. Skipped town 2 days ago.
He's got an ex-wife in Lexington. You put eyes on him.
I get Lexington PD to haul him in. I'll make it worth your while.
Meaning?
How about $3 grand?
Send me the address and a photograph.
All right.
You think you can manage the phones? I'm gonna go out for a bit.
Where you going?
Oh, I got a thing.
Don't get caught, dude. Anything I should know?
No. Just a major prison break. The countryside's been overrun with fugitives. I got it.
You show up before dawn with a bag of hamburgers?
They get the toys that way. Come on now, let me in.
Hell no.
Why not? You let me in every other time I come by. No.
Hey, Sharon, it's Raylan. Yeah, he's here. Listen, hold up. You dropped something.
Pick it up if you want.
Asshole. No, not you.
Won't let me in? Oh yeah, I think you gonna let me in. You can have the burgers if you want.
Shit. Let's go. Out.
Mine's bigger than yours. Big enough to throw a bullet through this door and you as well.
Before I put one through your ear?
You think it's the first time I had a gun pointed at me?
No. Could be your last, though.
I'm guessing you know who I am. I can guess who you are, at least which team you play for. All of which indicates you're not gonna shoot me.
No, I ain't.
There you go.
Sharon, how much I just bring him in?
This isn't a drill, is it?
No.
All right, everybody, let's go. Out. Move.
I saw your movie. I know what your intentions are. I could pull right now and shoot you. You want to do it right here?
Don't bother me none. Like I told you, we gonna take it to the edge. Remember how it was the first time?
You didn't think I was going to shoot you.
And you didn't.
How about now? I run into this kind of situation on the job. You've made up your mind to give up and you're still alive, but for how long?
You ain't gonna shoot.
South 65.
You ready to roll?
Well, hell.
Oh, what the hell, Lindsay?
He's a marshal, Randall. That's what they do.
let's go.
That's close enough.
Come alone from the looks of it. That's something.
I did.
Just you and your shotgun. I, for the record, am unarmed.
There ain't any record, Randall. Not today. Lindsay?
Raylan,
Feel like I missed a step along the way somewhere.
how's that song go? Look for the rainbow in every storm?
I have to download that.
How'd you find us?
She didn't tell you about her little phone call?
You said you dialed 911.
She must have dialed wrong, because my phone rang. That's quite a number you did on poor Alvin.
You didn't even sleep with my wife. Think how you're gonna look.
That's your thing, Randall. Your weak spot. You want her spinning up the boys, keep them pixelated like Longfellow deeds, but you just can't stand the thought that she might enjoy it too. Gotta take something back, feel like a man.
Are you forgetting the part where she gets off on it, me batting clean up, or did you fail to notice who she's here with?
I wondered about that. Wondering why it is you called me. Hoping I'd ride up, rescue you from all this, tell me how he put you up to it, or just because it'd be fun watching us tear one another up. Hurts, don't it? They're beanbag rounds. Not my thing ordinarily. An associate of mine thought non-lethal force might come in handy. I figured, what the hell, I'll give it a shot. You know, girl walks out on me, usually I can count on, like, a letter or something.
I was never much of a hand at it.
Prefer a clean break, like ripping off a Band-Aid.
Suppose you're gonna ask me why.
Doesn't matter.
We ought to know I never meant to.
You know what? Let's not do that.
So what now?
What now is, where's my money?
That hurts, don't it? More than any pussy-ass beanbag gun. Just take that. You're going to a dark place, Marshal. I want my face to be the last thing you see. Lou? Come on.
You always talk this much when you fight.
Oh, honey, this ain't a fight. It's an execution.
Hey!
Lindsay. That's my girl. Oh, shit. Baby, give me this thing.
You want your money? It's all right in that van up there. What?
I knew you liked me. Is that you, Shelby?
Deputy Givens. Locals got a bolo on you. Bit concerned, they claim you wandered somewhat afield to your destination.
Just want to make sure Hunter here gets a chance to see the sights before we get to Leoville.
Don't suppose you come to rescue me?
Well, I come to make sure you hadn't been took hostage. Given Hunter's appearance, maybe I ought to be worried the other way.
Injuries sustained in the course of trying to throw himself in front of a tanker truck. Sooner kill himself than tell me what I want to know.
You know, I'm supposed to take you in, convey you to Marshal's service.
The deal's simple. One name, he wins. Seems like a no-brainer to me.
Well, here's what I'd do. Sweat him another half hour. Maybe he takes the deal, maybe he doesn't. Either way, you done what you could, you move on.
Or I drive him around another half hour. He doesn't want to take the deal. I press a gun against his ear, send him where he wants to go.
And you got no other plan?
I got Constable Bob Sweeney up at Lee Paxton's hunting lodge looking into possibilities for Drew Thompson. Could be Gerald, could be Lee. Figure maybe I'd drag him in front of them, see what shakes out.
Well, Paxton and Gerald are bound to be a bit jumpy, likely gunned up in the wake of their friends being took out. Leave my car here. I'll ride with you all. We'll see what's what.
Yeah, I got her.
Good.
Yeah, she tried to run off and she didn't get too far with that boot on.
Yeah, lucky you stabbed her last time then. Thinking ahead.
Hey, Raylan, come here. I caught up with her. You know what that little girl did? She offered to give me a blowjob. Can you believe that?
You can take her up on it.
No! What, Raylan? I'm just saying.
You're just saying.
Yeah, exactly.
How's the foot?
What do you think? Hurts. Had my braces tight and my mouth hurts too.
Well, neither one of us is gonna ask you to use it much. Just tell me the truth. You and your boyfriend went into Arlo's, you put one hole in the wall. Who told you the bag would be there?
Your dad.
You don't know Arlo. Arlo don't know you.
You better tell him, girl.
I do, and he'll kick my ass.
Delicate little flower like you who'd do such a thing. All right.
Josiah sent us.
Josiah.
It's your stepdaddy. It's the one they stripped metal for, huh? He lives just up the road.
He there now?
I guarantee it.
Josiah got a last name.
Cairn.
Josiah Cairn is your stepdaddy. I know him, say no more. And yeah, he might kick your ass.
Well, wait, what am I supposed to do?
Wait here with her till I get back, and both of you keep your clothes on. Josiah Cairn.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, come on, man. I haven't forgotten you.
Made an impression, did I?
You'd say that. That bullshit you tried pulling after the mine explosion in '85?
Huh.
Taking money from the widows to try to prove it was the mine's fault, and then taking money from the mine to try to cover it up. Surprised to hear you're still in the game.
You're Arlo's boy, Marshal.
You knew that as soon as you saw me, just like you know why I'm here. Take your hands out of your pockets.
I ain't got a clue. I'm retired.
Was that right?
It was the young people drove me out. No values no more. Now I just sit out in the sun, warm my belly like an old dog.
So you even got a collar.
And most of my teeth, you come close enough. But you can check with the troopers. I ain't left this property in months.
Oh, no need to. Send your little girl and her boyfriend out to do your dirty work.
Now, where'd you get that idea?
She said Arlo asked you to go in the house and pull that bag out of the wall.
Bag?
I don't have time for this shit, Josiah.
Ain't got time for what shit?
How about you and me go for a drive?
You can't do this.
Sure I can, as long as I got gas.
No, I mean, this ain't legal.
Well, neither's impeding a federal investigation.
God damn it, slow down.
As soon as we get past your tether line, or you tell me something worth hearing.
All right, fine, I'll tell you where he's at.
Who's that?
Drew Thompson. That's why you're here, ain't it?
I'm listening.
Just let me catch my breath. All right, fine, asshole. He's with the hill people.
Bullshit.
No, it ain't. Now look, Drew threw this fella out of a plane to fake his own death.
I know that part.
Yeah, but when Drew jumped out, he busted both of his legs. Now, he got word to Bo and Arlo, and they made a deal. They got the cocaine, and he got a place to hide out and get doctored.
I don't know. It sounds iffy.
No, it ain't. Look, the man was on the run. Where else could they take him? Now, them hill people passed him up. They never did heal right. He's still up there with them as one of their own.
The hills, huh?
Yeah. If old Drew's still alive, that's where you're gonna find him.
If I come down that mountain without him, you're gonna be my first stop.
guys ever figure out who was right about the astronaut?
We agreed to disagree.
I need to check you for a wire.
Won't find one.
Still need to check.
As long as you understand, anything else you find, I plan to keep.
Nikki doesn't care you're armed.
Figures I won't try anything with all this firepower you got here.
Either that or he doesn't give a shit.
You okay with your wagon hitched to a guy that doesn't give a shit?
Higher up the mountain, worse the footing gets.
Plane crashes. First class always hits the hardest.
I learned one thing a long time ago. It doesn't pay to be the lead dog.
You know the best way to survive a plane crash?
How's that?
Don't be in it.
All right, so just keep your panties on, sit tight, let me take care of it.
Marshal's here.
Where you headed?
Oh, why? You need a lift?
Where'd you think you were headed?
That sounded kind of ominous. Getting right to the point, huh?
Sooner we get to it, sooner we get through it. No point delaying the unpleasantness.
Oh, are we headed for unpleasantness?
The deal I'm gonna offer you. I ain't optimistic you'll take it.
Well, you know, negative thinking yields negative results.
Yeah, well, it's been a day.
Well, at least give me the chance to surprise you. There's no point in going into a relationship assuming people are just gonna disappoint you.
You're right. I want you to turn yourself in, confess to murder, racketeering, obstruction, whatever other horrible things you've done.
Is that all?
I want you to swear you'll leave my family be.
Or
you'll die here in this limo.
Well, you had a right not to be optimistic.
I'm afraid that's the best I can do.
You carrying a piece?
Glock 26.
Yeah, is that the same one you used to take out my guys this morning?
No. I pulled a Brit off the big fella. What are you carrying?
Oh, I don't have a gun.
Maybe you should get one.
Why? So you can have a reason?
You already gave me a reason.
Bullshit. Take one look at you. I know you're not the kind of guy who just execute me. It's not who you are. Then you come in here with your bullshit cop threats, knowing that if your bluff gets called, you can always hide behind your badge. I don't have a badge. All I got is my word. So if I say I'm gonna kill your family, I'm gonna kill your family. Because these animals out here, they think they can get over on me, they'll tear me to pieces. You wanna know where I'm headed? I'm headed to Detroit to kill Theo's pasty little pussy of a son. But I'll be back for your family. You had a chance to save him this morning, but instead, you took out 3 of my guys. So the only chance they have now is if you use that Glock on me to end this. If you're not gonna do it, get the hell out of my car.
Well, now we know each other.
Cop threats.
Relax. You're still in the limo.
Look, we're just waiting for the plane. We'll be back in Detroit before breakfast, and I'll take care of it when I get back there.
Sammy, thanks for coming.
Thank you for reaching out. You talked to him? What'd he say?
He said he's gonna murder my wife and child.
Yeah, no, I heard. I feel terrible about that, but I meant what he say about me.
He said you're a pussy and he's gonna kill you. I guess his guys ain't gonna give you too much trouble.
You want to survive in this business, you have your money on the horse that's out front. What about you? You gonna give me trouble about doing what I have to do?
If Nicky'd chosen to turn himself in, I'd have taken him in. But he decided to go another way.
So if you saw a crime committed against him, you wouldn't, as a lawman, feel the obligation to intervene?
I'm suspended.
Pick up.
You know this thing has night vision?
Makes sense. I mean, how else are you going to watch the kids sleep?
When are you supposed to sleep?
You're sure this is all he had?
Of course I'm sure. It's not like the first time I frisked a guy.
One gun in his belt, no holster, no backup piece.
No badge either.
I've been suspended.
For doing what?
My job, mostly.
No wonder the Chinese are kicking our ass.
They expect you to stay up all night glued to this thing. Watch the kids' chests go up and down.
I guess they assume you'll do anything to keep your kids safe.
Ooh, girl's got some balls on her, Raylan. Threatening us without threatening us. You know what she said earlier? If we're gone before you arrive, we might live through the day.
Well, that's why I love her.
I'm glad to hear you say that, because the thing we need you to do for us requires a little acting. Sounds like you won't need to search too hard for your motivation.
Oh, good.
You seen the Friends of Eddie Coyle? The stick-up crew in that movie. The guys that Mitchum buys the guns for.
Mo Green and one of the fellows from Rockford Files.
Remember how they'd bust into a bank manager's house, leave one man there while the bank manager drives the rest of the crew to his branch, lets them into the vault? Guy hits the alarm, his family dies. Tries to signal someone, they die. Everything goes smooth. Guy gets his family back. They drive off and count their money.
You guys saying we're gonna go rob a bank?
Shelby Parlow.
We're gonna rob Shelby?
Hey, asshole. How's he gonna get us into the safe house if it looks like he's just been worked over?
I'm just supposed to stand here while he runs his mouth?
Just hit him in the gut next time, or the balls. No, we're not gonna rob anybody. You're gonna take us to where you're keeping Shelby. Get whoever's guarding him to open the door. Then we're gonna go in and do what needs doing. Cobb will stay here with Miss Hawkins. Anything goes wrong, he kills her. Slow. Maybe tears the baby out. Kills it separate. How'd he blow it with you anyway?
Oh, you'll understand if I'm not really in a sharing place right now.
Oh, man. Don't tell me he stepped out on you.
I'm not going to tell you anything.
I'm afraid you're wasting your time. I can't help you. All you boys can do now is make things worse for yourselves. If I were you, I'd drop my gun, lay down on my tummy, and put my hands behind my head.
You would, huh?
I would if I were you. If I were him, I'd just work on reading that little book without having to move my lips.
Think it through now. Huh? Even if you get me, I won't solve your problems. You think this beard makes me Santa? I'm an elf. You don't get me to Shelby, all of you, her, the baby, you're all on Nikki's list. Marked for life. Huh? All right.
You awake?
I am now.
Since when do you sleep in your clothes?
Couldn't figure out a way to keep a gun in my undershorts.
Since when do you sleep with a gun?
Since I found out the woman I've been seeing has a husband I couldn't knock down with a hammer.
He's not my husband anymore.
I ain't asking.
I'm telling you. I divorced him when he got put away this last time.
I had him pegged as a con. That or maybe a fighter.
Actually, he's both. I mean, fighting's his real calling. We just never made much money at it.
How did he make his money?
The old-fashioned way.
He stole it?
We stole it.
That's your deep, dark secret, huh?
If it's not, I hate to think of what else I'd be hiding.
What was the deal? Yes, picking pockets, robbing liquor stores.
I get next to a guy, find out what he had worth taking, and Randall take it.
Simple.
I always figure the simpler we kept it, the less chance it'd go wrong.
But it did go wrong,
Yeah. And I mean, the scheme itself was fine. The problem came when Randall decided he didn't like the idea these guys had been putting their hands on me and ended up beating one half to death.
Which is why he went to prison and you didn't.
Yeah.
Well, I know I feel better knowing all this.
You're one of those guys who loses interest in a woman once he realizes she can't wear white to her wedding?
I'd like to think not.
I was hoping if I came clean, you'd understand I reformed. Maybe even see your way clear to forgiving me my trespasses.
Yeah. I guess it just depends.
On what?
How bad were you?
I was pretty bad. I still am sometimes.
I guess the only question I'm still asking is if Randall beat the shit out of some guy for rubbing on you, how's he gonna react when he finds out what we've been doing?
I'll tell you what I just told Randall. I don't owe him shit. So, do you think that you could forget about him just long enough that we could get back to what we were doing when he interrupted us?
I'd give it a shot. Keep in mind, there's another Marshal at the bottom of this mountain.
Yeah, he long hair, the short hair.
What are you talking about?
We'll take care of him. Come up here.
Not that U.S. currency has any value up here, but if you'd be inclined to take it, I'd be more than happy to
You
provide a
stop
substantial...
talking now. Poking around for Drew. He'd have killed you his own self.
You're saying he's here?
Not here.
Hereabouts, Harlan County.
Raylan Givens?
Daniel, did you fetch her?
Brought this to me. I see Francis in you.
You marry?
Josiah said we best kill both of them.
Not my cousin's boy.
What about that one?
You can have him.
Well, now, hold on a second. Here, Raylan.
Wait, Mary. Maybe Marshal Service, sworn to uphold the law and all. I get to the bottom of this mountain, I'll be compelled to report what happened up here. If you kill him, that could be bad for you.
So we're back to killing both of them?
I say most expedient path would be to let them both go. Man you're looking for ain't here. It was time I thought he'd stay. And you're helpless. Me nursing him back to health. I woke up one day and he's gone.
The way Cope said it sounded like he didn't go far.
Well, said that, did he?
A fellow with that much cocaine could parlay it into a lot of money, make him a very powerful man.
Your daddies took all that cocaine for themselves.
Of course they did. That's another reason we're so proud of him.
I don't know why Josiah told you Drew's still up here. Only time I've seen him since he left was near 10 years ago at the Bluegrass Festival. Rubbing shoulders with the mayor, judge executive, all them rich Clover Hill folks. Didn't seem to notice me, or didn't care to. You're looking for Drew Thompson. You're on the wrong hill.
I never knew you had hills in your blood, Raylan.
I do.
I'd whistle the theme song to Deliverance if I thought you had a better sense of humor.
Mama was never embarrassed by it, but Arlo didn't like her talking about it.
Came in handy, though, didn't it? Our daddies 30 years ago for us today.
Yep, now here we are, both in pursuit of a man our daddies went to great pains to hide.
Well, I guess this is where we say, may the best man win.
Shall we shake on it?
Ow!
You talking about no sense of humor. This is funny. I know I'm laughing.
I've come to a conclusion. I don't like you, Raylan.
Never liked you much neither, Boyd.
You know, it's a lot like here, if you think about it. A bunch of clans led by guys with beards running around, shooting at each other all the time.
Except here they're not speaking Pashto.
They might as well be, though, sometimes. Let me ask you, you being with the Marshal Service and all, you're really good at, like, finding people, right?
I hope so.
All right, where do you start? Let's say someone just ups and disappears, poof, and they don't want to be found.
You're interested. Marshal Service hires a lot of former military. An MP would be a prime candidate. If you got a phone number or an address, and I can send you some information.
No, I don't think so.
Tim, get to Vasquez. Tell him to put a hold on that Arlo deal. We got a line on Drew. He's here, in Harlan.
You tell me in a matter of hours, You narrowed down this guy's location from anywhere in the world to one county?
Well, it wasn't as easy as it sounds. You waiting for Boyd? He's up the trail about a mile or so. You got a saw? You're gonna need a saw.
Okay, pal, open it.
Raylan Givens, are you in there? The principal's office, huh?
I thought the metaphor was apt.
Well, they got a chair in there with my name on it. You think they would as many times as I walked in that room?
You're welcome to come in and look for it.
Go on.
Well, I think what he means by come on in is he will shoot whoever walks through that door.
I know. Go on.
Raylan, old friend. I don't know if you can tell from in there, but we got a whole lot of men on the other side of this door like you asked.
Splendid.
I don't think you understand, Raylan. It's all on the line.
Meaning they want you to come through first?
You got 10 seconds. 9, 8.
Raylan?
7, 6.
Any last
Raylan.
words?
Something ain't right. This ain't like him.
4, 3.
Wait a second.
2,
Two Thompson's not in there. I'm telling
1.
you, Two Thompson's not.
Hold your fire. He is right. Drew's not here. Hadn't been here for some time. You want to come in and take a look? I don't mind. You just do it real slow. Real slow.
Who's he?
He's the man who killed Yoo-Hoo.
YOLO.
Whatever.
Him?
People underestimate Bob at their peril.
Okay. What next?
Well, now you ask again where Drew went, and then you threaten to kill us if we don't tell. Just keep in mind, Bob looks the way he does because he wouldn't talk. Him setting the bar so high, I figure I gotta hold out myself, so I guess you kill us.
Fine by me.
You don't hear that? I believe those are friends of mine. So you can try to kill us, but then they're gonna show up and kill you. Everybody loses. Or you could be on your way and just promise me that we'll get together and do this again someday.
Where the hell are you going?
Oh, you heard him. Drew ain't here and they ain't gonna talk. And you wanna stay and kill the marshals, that's on you, but that ain't what I signed up for.
Well, what if we just kill you?
Because, Mr. Picker, your God has much bigger problems than me.
You promised me too, Boyd.
You can count on it, Raylan.
Clear. They skedaddled fast. Smart enough to know they'd lost.
Well, I thought I'd had a fun day. Quick question, where's Drew?
You want to tell him, Bob? It was your idea.
Well, you think you need a car or helicopter to get out of Harlan, but there's another way.
She was at my house, you know, the whore. Cowering underneath the kitchen table while you were prowling around the entryway. All I could do to keep from laughing my ass off watching you hoot and holler. Shh. You're a military policeman, right? That's nice police work. Pretty sure a goddamn sweater was draped over the chair right by where you were standing. Ah! Is that who you are? Hit a defenseless old man about to punch his ticket? Well, I told you to shh. You junkie pussy. You got no balls. Don't push me. You're gonna die at Boyd's hand once he uses you up. Oh, what are you gonna do with that? Wave it around, try and look tough?
Go ahead, try me. Keep talking.
You haven't got the stones. You couldn't hurt anybody, except maybe a weak, broken-down whore. You ain't man enough to pull that trigger. Come on, do it. Do it!
Nice try. I appreciate your effort. You are gonna wish that I shot you. What do you think they're gonna do to you once they get a hold of you, huh? Cut you up in pieces? Waterboard you? Cut out that eye?
You heard about that, huh?
I've seen men in the service die slow. It is a horrible way to go.
Please. Boyd will still get his money.
I think your ride is here. Happy trail.
Boyd's guy Cole ran up the road there into the woods. Handcuff keys are on a fence post over there.
Tim? Rachel, back him up. You okay?
Yeah. Thanks for coming out.
Anything for Drew Thompson.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't mention it sooner.
Oh, what fun would that have been?
I guess this is where I'm supposed to surrender.
You can tell us everything now, or let it be a big surprise later.
You get me out of here, I'll give you whatever you want.
Where's your girlfriend?
She's at Limehouse's place. She's gonna need your help.
Yeah, we'll get right on that.